Green Owls. So this is my gift to you and my gratitude gift to you for the last waning months of 2021 and let you know how much I care and love y'alls. So we have recently interacted in Becca's Sunday sit-down chat, and I was in there for first time in quite many months because one, I was awake, two, my hands didn't hurt too much to type, and I wanted to share a little more for y'all. You were interested in bullet journaling and journals and pens and how to put it all together, what to write, come up with your set and system. I have some few things that might help you out. You can always email me. The email is in my About Contact Info on my channel tab. It's Grunula without the umlaut, so it's Grue. I can't spell today. It's in the contact info at Gmail. And you can send me your email address or send me a request and I'll send it all out in a zip. It's all digital. It's not like I'm printing 50 of anything. So these are my version of A5 at a glance year ahead doohickeys where I cornered round. I also highlight or marker the color stronger because my printer doesn't print very well. Because I have the colors mixed up, which is funny. This is a 2022 orange. This is a 2023 orange. So my printer prints this big, but I can also reduce. So I reduced the size so it fit on my A5 pages, and you can print the size to fit to your journal size. A5, A5 Slim, B5, A4, whatever. So you just find the right paper size and shrink it to fit. So you have the ability to print something like this. I have a Word doc or PDF. In the Word doc, it's a Word template. So if you change the date, everything else changes to the correct year. So that's how you do 23, 24, 2024, etc. So you can use it in advance. I didn't create it. I'm just sharing it because that's what I want to do. And then you can change the style tag at the top of Word. Maybe I'll do a video about that to change the colors of the months, and you can add grid lines or change the font if you want, all those things. So maybe that's in a follow-up video, but these are all the things. The at a glance, you don't have to sit there and write that shizzle. You don't have to do this by hand. You just take this, you print it, you tape it into your book, glue it into your book, and it's done. Just like I have, this is an older book. That's projects. So this one I did by hand. Insanity. This is a waste of time. Was it meditative? Maybe. But for me, it's pretty. But it would be, if you did the color theme as light gray, and then you just go in and color what you want, but you have everything that you need and just personalize it. So you can see typically I do 3x4 Here's 3x4, much smaller. Whole row smaller. Or this one will fit. This does fit, but it's just a lid. It's right on the border of, it would hit the edges of the pages, so I wouldn't do that. All right, so one other thing is trick for this same template is that you can print it on a sticker sheet. And then I experimented. Like, this is just selecting the January month. I printed it at 90%, and that's how big it is. Let's go to a month. Let's go to a month. Or somewhere I did some minis per month. Like this old template. You could just tape it in. You don't have to write it in because that's insane time waster. You can also print this on sticker paper and then just cut it out and stick it in. So this is craft sticker paper from the Zondervan. It's generic pretty much. You can get clear sticker paper also from the Zondervan, or white, whatever. You can even get bullet printed cream sticker paper, so you can match it, matchy, make it seamless. Anyway, so sticker paper, you can select it or cut it out and tape it in, stick it in, and not have to putz with those little mini calendars. And goodness, if you get the numbering wrong, forget about it. There's my Tord system in here. So I've been working on my to-do list. I focused on some programming, and I achieved a done. And I had some achievements. I got it done. Yes. And then after done, I give myself a reward. Or after achievements, toward done. I give myself some Dunkin' Donut holiday sprinkle donuts. Not that I needed the sugar, fat, or the carbs, but it was my reward. Alright, so let's jumping ahead to my semi-minimalist template. I do draw lines because I very much work every day in Excel, and for me, I like boxes. I like boxes. Who of us doesn't like everything have a box, right? So this template is my week before. I haven't added my running tasks or my rolling tasks or my projects. I haven't added my routine or events. I haven't carried over from last week to next week. So that's what it looks like, empty. This is what I knew was coming up. This is what it looks like when it's done. I used my rolling. I deferred some things. Events. My daily routine is filled in. I added one at the end down here. New daily routine. You can see where I'm not consistent very well. There are things that I do all the time, and they tend to be at the top of the list. Maybe I need to try inverting my list so I focus at things I don't do as successfully. Psychological trick, maybe. And my week fills up, and I make notes of next week items that I have to migrate. So I have this 1 week look back and a meeting, 2 meetings on Tuesday, so I have to add those and block time for those other things, fill out and transfer my goals, which in time, I want all of this to live in my Tord system so that I'm not moving it but monthly. But this works systematically for me. This is a rapid log or a rolling, and I just go with it. This is very static. It doesn't change month. So this is empty, but it will look like this when I'm done utilizing. And then when we go, also empty. Yay! Christmas week is next week on this TEM. And we just go through, still empty. And things I plan to do at the end of the year. Brain dumping and translating from 21 to 22. Home health spirit contracts, work from home and office. All good things to include, and welcome 2022. It's just a artsy page for me because it felt like this journal is really cool. This is the Lemome. It's Lemome. And this was the natural cork finish. It's printed to look like cork. And it's got a little bit of like a vinyl feel to it. And it's sturdy. It has one bookmark. I wish it had 2 or 3. I use bookmarks. I added a bookmark. An old Las Vegas VIP from the Venetian. From when we used to take vacations to Vegas a lot. But now, don't do that anymore. But anyway, this is the template that I need to, after this video, translate, fill in. And I think I'm going to invert the goals here. Invert these goals. And I might put this in the... I thought I would use this all the way till the end of the year. So I'm just going to add the goals. Add the projects to the to-dos. I have a digital board I'm working on in Trello for this as well. This is kind of like my opus to productivity. Too many syllables. Anyway. Awesome. Thank you for your time. If you could, give me a like, thumb up, and a subscribe. I would be grateful. I will create a playlist for planner productivity content, and in the future, I will be sharing about my Heart and Hustle YouTube channel, aka podcast. It's a work in progress. It's about my recovery journey and building determination to live a good life. Ciao for now. Love y'all.